Welcome back to the stream. Welcome back to another video. Today we're going to get into a variety of topics, but this first topic, let's give you a Tesla incentive update for the month of June because it is the last month of the quarter. So we might as well run through everything that is out there because there is a ton, and we've got new information on what's stackable, what isn't, and maybe even how some of the incentives are very easy to get that you might not be aware about. So we're going to be getting into that plus a variety of topics. But before we do that, let's roll that intro really quick. All right, so thanks for watching another stream. Thanks for watching another video. My name is Dennis, and I love talking about Tesla deal hacking, as I like to call it. And if you want to join our free email newsletter, you can do that at our email link down below in the description or even in the live stream chat. Today's live stream is partnered and sponsored by Aura, where you can protect your online data, privacy, and much more, but more on that later. There is a ton of different incentives out there. I put this list together. You can see there is a lot of them, and a lot of these different things we just realized some stack, some don't, and some of them, like two of them more specifically, that gets you an extra $1,000 off, is very easy to get. But let's run through all the different ones before we get into that. And the biggest one is that there's a couple of deadlines you need to be aware about. A lot of these do end, at least from the surface level, on June 30th. The reason why it feels like there's a lot of incentives right now is because it is the last month of the quarter. So if you're brand new to this, if you don't know how this actually works, Tesla, like most sales companies, works in quarters. And so they release all the best incentives by the end of each quarter because they've got to hit their quarterly number for sales across not just the US, but across the entire world as well. And so if you're not looking to be buying now, my recommendation would be the end of the next quarter and then the quarter after that, quarter three, and also quarter four. So it could be a bit by the end of all this. But the biggest deadline is if you're looking to get a Model Y, 1.99% ends on June 16th. But to clarify how it actually ends, it actually is you have to place your order by June 16th. And secondary to that, you have to run your credit by June 16th as well. So it is no longer just placing the order. You have to run your credit as well to be eligible for that 1.99% financing. So if you're looking to place your order, don't forget to use a Tesla referral code, just like the one down below in the description. So you can also get 3 months of full self-driving added to your Tesla vehicle as well, whether it's a Model 3, Model Y, S, X, or even Cybertruck. Everything else probably ending about June 30th. On top of that, the 0% offer for Cybertruck also probably ending as well. There's a big full self-driving transfer incentive on all models. I would imagine maybe that ends at the end of the quarter, but we really don't have any end date of that. So maybe it will, maybe it won't. These are the two big ones that are brand new to the fold that have been updated pretty recently and actually very easy to get. So if you are even close to one of these positions, or even if you just want to, let's say, sign up to be a Lyft driver, you can at least get $1,000 off. And how they work these new incentives, whether it's the Everyday Heroes or the Lyft driver program, the email just needs to match whether it's the Lyft account or the ID Me of your Tesla account. And so you can take that for however what you want to work it and work it from there with that. But there's a bunch of people in our Discord group, our secret Discord group down below in the description. They've been chatting about it, and it's very easy to be able to get some of these incentives that are out there. So you might as well just get that extra $1,000 or even $2,000 if you want to push it for the Lyft driver program. Model 3, 0% for 60 months, $5,600 off in inventory discounts for both Model 3 and Model Y. If you're looking for like a starting point on what these inventory discounts are, check out the best deal spreadsheet that we keep track of down below in the description if you want to see what's out there in terms of the best. We got $349 a month lease and of course $7,500 lease credit. We got Model Y 1.99 or 2.99 with 0 down, $1,200 off demo inventory vehicles. Those are like the launch series. If you just want all-wheel drive, it's gonna be like $1,000 off, which those I think I would wait on those. And if you're someone that is not financing, like you do not care about the 1.99% financing, then I would wait for a bigger inventory discount after June 16th. And of course, Model Y has a 459, 499 lease interest rate, and of course the 7,500 federal tax credit. Cybertruck, this is the newest one that has came to the fold. 0% for 60 months or 0.99 for 72, but you must pay the $8,000 full self-driving. Full self-driving transfer does not work. Foundation series does work. So one could argue that the Foundation series all-wheel drive, if you can find one, it doesn't seem like there's a lot left out there. If you can find one of those might be one of the better deals out there, because you are still paying more than an all-wheel drive one, but you're only paying like $2,000 to $3,000, maybe $4,000 more, which you could be able to get that money back if you're doing like free supercharging. It depends on how long you drive, how much you drive, and also how long you're going to be keeping the Cybertruck. Model S and Model X, the boring ones of all this bunch, I would say we'll just quickly go through this. $9,500 off in inventory discounts, and on top of that, free lifetime supercharging on inventory units only. And so I would imagine there's going to be more incentives, more discounts on Model S and Model X as we go into when these new refreshes get released. And so hopefully that gives you a quick update. Of course, don't forget to, if you're looking to be placing a Tesla order, don't forget to use a Tesla referral code, just like the one down below in the description, so you can support the channel and also get 3 months of free supercharging add to your Tesla vehicle as well. In other news, here's a update on the Elon Trump debacle. President Trump said that Elon Musk will pay very serious consequences if he funds Democratic candidates that challenge lawmakers who back Republicans' tax spending bill. In other news, with Robotaxi, it seems like maybe there's an earlier leak date of 6/9 within the hidden Easter eggs, but I mean 6/9 is in like 2 days from now. I mean Robotaxi 12, 15, 6/9, whatever it may be. I mean, if it's coming out, it's coming out. And also Trump answered a bunch of questions regarding Elon. And it kind of feels like, I mean, also Elon deleted a bunch of tweets that about like some of the Epstein stuff or whatever. And so Trump is also maybe staying like, it kind of feels like he's taking like the higher level. And both of them saying like, it's an interesting breakup, like almost immediate, equal at the end of this with all of this. But let us know what your thoughts are. Let us know what you're thinking. We're going to jump into the live stream comments. If you're planning on financing your Tesla, then there's one thing you need to do before you even apply: protect your credit. Seriously, because here's the wildest part. Bank of America just had a data breach recently, and they didn't even tell customers for a month. That means your social, your phone number, and your email could have already been out there, and you'd have no clue. Most companies wait on average of 277 days to report a breach. That's 9 months where your identity is exposed and you're the last to know. That's why I use Aura, today's sponsor. Aura constantly scans the dark web and lets me know if anything tied to me shows up: my social, bank info, or any of my personal information. And that's not just for breaches. There's so many different tools I use with Aura. Want to reduce those pesky spam calls? Aura's got it. Want to remove your data, like your addresses, phone numbers, from those sketchy broker sites? Aura has that too. They will also include $5 million in identity theft insurance, and everything's packed into one clean app. You can try it free for 14 days at aura.com/DennisCW. I'll put that in the description as well. Don't wait until someone else tells you your data is at risk. That's like turning on Sentry mode after your car got keyed. Protect your credit before you apply. I'm doing it, and you should too. Thanks for that, everyone. And if anybody out there has just bought a Tesla and you live in the OC Southern California area, and I would strongly recommend getting ceramic coating protected, detailed after you purchase. Ceramic coating is like people ask me all the time, like, should I do PPF, paint protection film, or ceramic coating? I actually say at a minimum, do ceramic coating. And that's where our friends at 24K Shine Andre, he's mobile and he's taken care of a lot of our previous Teslas, including the new Model Y as well. So if you're interested, definitely hit him up and ask for the Dennis deal, and ask for Andre, the owner, so he can hook you up as well. But Blueberry, thanks for coming in. U-Haul, great to see you. Supreme, thanks for coming in. Polo, Miguel, Andres, U-Haul, and Skylar, thank you for dropping by. Happy Saturday indeed. Model Y or Model 3 incentives, actually all of the different incentives that are listed out there. Polo, can't find any foundation all-wheel drive in my area, only saw Reese after they offered the 0% incentive. Yeah, I was talking to a few people and it seems like they actually sold out of the foundation series. So I guess other people realized it was a great deal and they pounced on it. Miguel, Model 3, Quicksilver, Robo Drive, or standard Model Y, no color, reason being I'm going to get the DCAP incentive, additional 7,500, but the MSRP must be 45K or less. Thoughts? Yes, that is a very strict program. I was talking to someone else that was approved, and I guess like the Model Y that they were going for was too high, so they basically had to back down. And it seems like maybe the Model 3 qualifies for that one. So yeah, I would try and make sure because you can always wrap it later, but getting that extra incentive with DCAP, definitely worth it. Andres, my 2023 Model Y long range lease ends in October. What recommendations do you think I should do? Buy it out? Just get rid of it. I would say just get rid of it, and especially if like, well, it depends. Like I know one thing is for sure, Andres, Tesla will try and incentivize you to get into another one. I would definitely not buy it out because what will happen is the buy it out price will probably be way higher than what it's actually worth. I would take the incentives that they're giving you. I mean, we've heard like credit for the damage, payments waived for like 2 months, plus disposition fee, plus all these other different things waived. It might be worth it to just get into another one, whether it's finance or lease. Skylar, Tesla sales are down because everyone is waiting for the new affordable Model Y will be and or model will be, and what hardware will be required for unsupervised full self-driving. I don't know if that many owners or that many people out there are that much into the weeds of everything. I do agree with the affordable. I mean, it's funny if you take a look at what's out there for Tesla vehicles. One thing is for sure, the vehicle that is in the most demand is a Model 3 rear-wheel drive. Like that's the vehicle. If you go to Tesla's website, it's got like a 1, 3, 5 week wait time, where everything else maybe not as much, except for of course the Model Y rear-wheel drive, which is another cheapy vehicle at the end of the day. In this next topic, we've got a new video of the Model Y Performance, but wait, there's more. There is a video of the Model S Plaid refresh as well. Really cool to see this. It seems like Tesla Plaid Talk found this of a 2026 Model Y Performance driving around on the Nürburgring. Last time we only had pictures of it. Now we've got a clean, crisp video of it. I mean, of course, if we turn on the sound, you're not going to hear like exhaust noises like a regular video, but really cool to see. I mean, you can see how like some of the suspension is handling. I mean, maybe this is going to be the Model Y Performance with no change of the front bumper or anything like that. And it's just going to be lower, faster carbon fiber bits, and of course, a better adaptive suspension handling and everything. 2026 Model Y Performance driving on the Nürburgring. It's rumored, look at this, it's rumored to launch around October of this year, which is the second rumor or second statement we've heard about this Model Y Performance, like maybe potentially being released in September with deliveries in October. So, I mean, that's going to be like a Q3, Q4 at this point for a Model Y Performance. But let us know what your thoughts on it. Let us know what you're thinking. Are you cool? Look at that. Are you excited about this vehicle? I mean, I can't imagine there's that too many people. I mean, I know there was a lot of people waiting for the rear wheel drive. There's probably people waiting for the 7-seater, but I feel like that ownership percentage gets smaller and smaller as we get to like Model Y Performance. But hey, maybe there's people out there. I guess it all depends on the price and specs and how much more different it is versus like a long range. But wait, there's more. Now we got a video of the Model S Plaid facelift as well, and you can see some of the redesigned lower bits of it, plus like that grille area, plus like the rims, lowered suspension, and the rear diffuser as well. Really cool to see this one. But I mean, I don't know how they're gonna update this one. Maybe it's going to be even more faster than like a 0 to 60 at 1.9. I guess we'll have to just wait and see. I really thought by now, like the first or second week of June, we would have seen like a Model S, Model X redesign, refresh, release, but I guess maybe they're waiting just a little bit longer at this point for them to release all the different details of Model S and Model X, because at the end of the day, they do have to sell the older ones first before we get into that. Now that you've bought your Tesla or you're about to buy your Tesla, did you know that it comes with 0 accessories? Seriously, not even a phone mount. But don't worry, we've got you covered. In my opinion, there's a few must-haves that every Tesla owner should get, like a phone mount so your phone doesn't fly off during acceleration, a center console organizer because without it, you're going to lose a bunch of stuff, and my newest favorite, an invisible underscreen station mount from Jowa, a great place to store sunglasses. And all of these accessories plus more you can get from our partner Jowa. And you know these accessories are good because I actually use all of their stuff. And if you use our promo code down below in the description, you can save some money and support the channel as well. But Jowa doesn't stop at just the basics. They've got a wireless game controller that fits perfectly in the glove box, a portable air compressor for peace of mind on those long road trips, and even an electric scooter, because why walk from the superchargers or level 2 chargers? So not only will you save some money by using our promo code down below in the description, you can also get free shipping on orders over $120. So definitely check it out, link down below in the description. Thank you to Jowa for partnering with us on this channel, and let's get on to the next topic. Thanks for that, everyone. Victic, happy Saturday, best day of the week. Yes, Saturday is pretty good, actually. Leo, if I don't qualify for the 7,500, how can I get the lease for the Cybertruck and still have the 7,500 credit? Yeah, so on any Tesla lease, you actually get the 7,500 lease credit, which is essentially the same, but there are fees when you lease, so it does add into it or add up a little bit, but that's basically how it works. How much is the Cybertruck in dollars? Will be in the Middle East. No idea, Project Channel, on the what pricing over there. Leo, and what are your thoughts? Should I wait for December for the Cybertruck? I mean, 0% is good, and if you're someone like, I'm not sure I would own a Cybertruck without full self-driving because they kind of dropped it on us that autopilot is not going to release on the Cybertruck, so you're almost locked into getting full self-driving. So it's kind of like a win-win because I mean, unless you're someone that just does not believe in full self-driving at all. So now that I put it that way, because I was on the fence, but you know what? Maybe it's just worth it at the end of the day. Miguel, hey, any idea how the DCAP process takes? I got an approval a week ago and now waiting on a case manager for the approval packet so I can start shopping, asking since you're familiar with it. I'm actually not too familiar with it, but I will say that there is a user in the Discord group down below in the description that has gone through almost all the process. And so maybe you can pose the question down below and see if they respond and answer your questions and then maybe connect with them on all of that. But yeah, I'm not exactly 100% on the process of that one. So sorry, I can't help you there. In this next topic, Rivian is offering $15,500 off of their R1S or R1S and R1T vehicle. Maybe it's just the R1S vehicle. Yes, it is the R1S Special Edition vehicle. Rivian Romer sent this to us and posted this. Rivian is now offering $8,000 off any Dune vehicle with a trade-in of any vehicle. Combine it with the $7,500 tax credit, you get a total of $15,500. And on top of that, there's a Rivian referral code, just like the one down below in the description, that gets you another $500 off as well. If you don't know what the Rivian Dune is, it's that special edition with the special color. And if you're looking to find the best inventory discounts or inventory out there, definitely check out Rivian Romer so you can see some of them that are out there. But this is an expensive vehicle, so $15,000 off on whatever deal it is still is going to be pretty pricey, but still very cool to see that Rivian is releasing some of the deals out there as well. Eddie, I ordered a CT last night and used your referral code. No, thank you, Eddie. Thank you and enjoy. Which CT? Let us know your Cybertruck deal. Which build did you get? Are you getting, of course, you're getting full self-driving and everything. And of course, thank you for using our referral code. In case everybody else is watching what Eddie did, he used a Tesla referral code, just like the one down below in the description. On the Cybertruck, it doesn't actually give you any benefit, but because you're getting full self-driving anyway, but it does give us some credit. So thank you to everybody that's used our referral code in the past as well. DBC, does the 7,500 lease already calculate onto the lease price on the Tesla website? Yes. Sleepy, so what's the new incentive? No new incentive. Is actually we did a breakdown of all the different ones that are out there currently, and I guess you can just forward to the front because there's a lot of them out there, and some do stack, some don't, and some are easy as well. Like these two, I would say very easy, but they do not stack with each other, so that's one thing to be aware about. Everything else does stack with one of those, but those two don't stack with each other, and that's the Everyday Heroes and the Lyft Driver program. In this next topic, you might be wondering, on the new Model Y, the suspension, how much is it actually better than the old one? And I would say maybe go drive one, test drive one, because now they're doing up to like 48 hours. But here's a cool video that Enhance actually posted of both of them side by side driving together. And you can see kind of like the bounce rate of the older Model Y versus the new Model Y. And I would say hands down, I've had the older Model Y. I have the new Model Y launch series. I've driven both of them back to back, and also I drove the old one pretty recently compared to the new launch series as well, and I would say top notch in terms of the suspension. It is maybe 20 to 30% more comfortable, and also the ride quality on like the highway and everything is very, very, very nice as well. And so very cool to see them do this comparison back and forth. I mean, if you've got a new Model Y, you can chime in how much it is better the old one with that. But let us know what your thoughts on it. Let us know what you're thinking. Another fun video or another fun post that Unplugged Performance in, because they have a wheel trade-in program. They put on their police rims, which I actually had this set on, or a similar set on our Cybertruck, and I enjoyed it. And there was one big reason why I really like these rims, and that was because of how thick the tire is compared to the rim. And so it's funny for them that they posted this as well, because here's one of the big reasons why I liked it, because when you drive around, you did not have to care about curb rash at all. And it kind of gives it a nice beefy look to it. Maybe we'll go with this setup next to kind of try and see what it looks like. But Unplugged Performance, if you didn't know, they have a wheel trade-in program. If you trade in your Model Y rims or Model Y wheels, you can get credit $1,000 towards the purchase of a new set of rims as well. But very cool to see. Let us know what your thoughts on it. Let us know what you're thinking. But one thing's for sure, if you're buying a new Tesla, it does not come with this. And that's a set of all-weather floor mats. My favorite set so far right now is a set by 3W Liners. And I've tried all the different floor mats that are out there. 3D Mats USA, Tasmanian, and a bunch of Amazon ones. And by far, these are going to be my favorite set. I've got them in our Model X, Model 3, Model Y, and also Cybertruck as well. And if you use our promo code down below in the description, not only will you save 25% off and get a set under $100, you'll support the channel as well. So definitely check out our partner 3W Liner floor mats down below in the description, and let's get on to the next topic. Thanks to everyone. And on top of that, 3W All Weather Floor Mats just released their Juniper floor mats. And if you use promo code Dennis35, code Dennis35, you get 35% off. Link down below in the description for Tesla floor mats. And they got Model Y, they got the Model 3, Cybertruck, Model S, and Model X as well. And so thank you to everybody that's used our promo code in the past to support as well. Waiting for 0% Juniper. Hey, you know what? I mean, I feel like that could be coming out soon, maybe later this year. Let's see. What's the new incentive? Let's see. Speaking of lease, seen a video? Nice. JCan, is Tesla letting us buy out lease cars, at least mine in 2023? Maybe check with your finance bank that you're leasing it with, like whether it's Tesla Trust Leasing or like Chase, and see if they can process it, because I've heard some do, some can't. But if you lease a new vehicle now, you should be able to. Eddie ordered a all-wheel drive foundation with Cyberbeast wheels and white interior. Nice. Congrats on that one. That seems to be the best deal that is out there. $10,000 off for sure. Man, I'm not sure whether to finance or lease. I only drive about 7K per year, so not sure what I would go for. Depends on the vehicle. Like if you're going with Model 3, leasing is actually respectable. Well, I guess not, maybe not, because leasing is 3% where you could finance it for 0%. Model Y, for sure, financing it for 1.9, you're probably going to be getting ahead of that because of the interest rate on a lease is like 8 to 9 to 10%. And so certainly I probably wouldn't do that. In this next topic, so yesterday we talked about how Tesla is allowing negative equity in the Tesla purchase. And again, shout out to Calvin for sending this breakdown. We actually found that Tesla in this specific deal on a Model Y was allowing up to $7,000 of negative equity from a trade-in being looped into the deal. And so I want to explain a couple things. This is news because Tesla didn't do this before. Not saying this is worth it to do in terms of financially. It's worth it to do it for you. It depends on your situation. Odds are negative equity rolling it into another vehicle is probably not good. But I mean, if the new vehicle is at 0% or a low interest rate, it's kind of the same at the end of the day. But now we've got some clarification explained on how this actually works. So shout out to Alex for posting this. It was always available. You need to ask for it specifically. There are limits, generally up to 115% of LTV, which is loan to value in the US, and is subject to credit approval. So if you're someone in this situation or about to be in this situation, maybe just contact your Tesla delivery specialist, see if they can work with your credit to let it allow. But if you do the definition of loan to value, it seems that maybe on like a $45,000 Model Y, depending on incentives, you should be able to roll in like $3,000 to $7,500 of negative equity. So let us know what your thoughts on it. Let us know what you're thinking. We're going to jump into the live stream comments. Model Y, yeah, so financing, you're probably going to be off better because, I mean, here's why. If you look at the lease, if you look at our deal spreadsheet down below in the description, the lease for the Model Y is 8 to 9%. And so you're probably going to be going a lot better. I mean, you have to kind of do the math in terms of like how long do you own the vehicle and everything. And if you were looking to find this, you can find this deal spreadsheet down below in the description. But thanks for jumping in, everybody. Thanks for supporting. Thanks for hitting the like button in the comments and everything. And I'll see you guys in the next one. See ya.